Yo, what's good? What's good tonight? Welcome
What's
back to
going on,
Goochin
brother?
It. What's good, brother? What's good?
What's the business? You already know, man. Your boy Gooch in the building, man. You know how I
Hey,
go.
here's your
Back
boy
on
Miles
deck.
Security in this joint.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
man. Yeah.
Trying to connect everybody on my end as well. Trying to find you so I can find me. But yeah, man. Now, how's everything going though?
Man, everything's cool, man. You know, holiday season, what they call it, hanging with the family.
Right,
I was
right.
supposed to go out of town, but I didn't get a chance to go because of all this COVID regulations. I didn't get to go see my mom and all that, but it's all good, man. Just handling
Yes.
business, man. Staying productive and you know how it go, man. Staying out the way, man. You know how
Hey,
Gooch
same
do
here.
it.
Same here. Man, I've been on it, man. I've been on it. Trying to make some things happening, trying to build and grow over here.
Yeah,
Is which could probably be part of our conversation tonight when it comes to building and growing. You know what
right.
I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just been on the move, man. I actually got the I finally did my first run of my CBD massage oil.
Oh
Um
yeah.
yeah, man, it wasn't even as hard as I thought. Um
Yeah.
I guess when it comes to actually manufacturing and producing your stuff yourself, it kind of the
Mhm.
unknown can be kind of intimidating at times. But
Right.
man, once I was in, man, I was in, brother. I kind of got a good groove with it now.
Right.
Man, what's good, Joseph? What's good, fam?
What up, little bro? What up, little bro? How you
Yeah,
living, man? Yeah,
yeah, man.
man. So we got some hot topics to deal with tonight.
Yeah, we got some
We're
things to discuss.
gonna chat up some things. How's the family doing before we start, man? How's everybody doing on your end, man?
Everybody good, man. Staying on the kids with the schoolwork, man. Got to stay on them, man. Like it's a every second job, man. As soon as you let off the pedal, they start being on chill mode. So, man, like
Yeah.
lately, I got them on restrictions on all devices. If you ain't doing homework or schoolwork, you ain't on it.
Right.
Yeah, man. So been on the been on the up and up with them on that. Why is it not allowing
Okay.
me to do what I want to do?
What you trying to do, man?
I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create. I'm trying to remember how I did this before. You know what I'm gonna do is share now and then create a party. Man, we ain't did this shit in so
Mhm.
long, man. I forgot exactly the steps of what I need to do to how to do this, but I think I got it figured out now.
Yeah, it has been a hot little minute, man. I'll be on the road and whatnot, so you know how it go, man. I'll be
Yeah,
in the mountains sometimes. I'll be just all over the place. Sometimes I'll be sleep in the daytime, driving all night. So you know how it go.
yeah.
But I'm
Well,
home right
hey,
now.
let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna
What
let
we
you
got on the?
introduce the first topic.
All right, go ahead, man. I'm ready, bro. Let's do it.
All right. Well, tonight the topic of tonight is we're going to discuss the L word, love. Love is pretty much is going to be the topic of tonight. Everything that we talk about is going to surround the word love. So, um, just because, and I want y'all to really understand this. This is what's going to shock a lot of y'all. Me and Gooch is both married, but trust me, the way we think about this topic is going to really throw y'all off because y'all think our shit finna be like biased since we're married, but no, we're finna keep it all the way real with y'all. We're never gonna sugarcoat nothing with y'all because we all family here. We all gotta in order for us as other fellow men and women that's watching us, the goal for us is to make sure that everybody realistically understand the process of life for all of us can do better, grow, and grow together and with your better halves or your spouses who you want to be with. We all got to have a complete awareness of how we approach things. So we're never going to lead y'all the wrong way or say something and we don't walk it the way that we talk it. So
Right.
um the first discussion was is love necessary to be married?
Okay. Okay. So I mean, let's dig into it, man. I mean, is love necessary to be married? Let's see. So we have a plenty of examples.
That everybody
Oh
realistically
snap!
understand. My fault.
Yeah, we got.
Why would he try to do that?
It's all good,
Go
man.
ahead.
We got plenty, but we got plenty of examples. Okay, a successful marriage. I say it all depends because some people get get married simply for financial reasons. Dang, where'd you go, man? Hold up, man. My dog done dropped off.
I'm back
There
on.
we go.
Doing a lot
All
of
right.
it. I'm back. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, so a lot of people they don't get married for love for the most part. A lot of them get married for financial reasons, security. You have different some marriages are even arranged. So we can't
Right.
say that love per se is because love is really a business contract, man. That's how I look at it. Now, granted, I do love my wife, but that wasn't the only factor that played into me getting married. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of like, for instance, think about it. Sometimes you'll have a woman, she'll love a guy. She won't marry that guy though. She'll marry the guy with all the money and then go have sex with the guy that she's in love with per se. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Give all her she'll give her heart to that guy, but she'll be living with this guy. So I mean, I say no, but it all depends, man. Um, what type of guy you are, man, and what type of woman you are, personally. But it's a layered thing, man. What do you think, bro? It's a lot to it. It's not just cut and dry.
Right. To me, all right, this is my thing. I think that you are crazy if you get. All right, I'm gonna make a disclaimer. These are my opinions and my opinions only, so don't take it to heart of how I say things. But I'm firm about what I say because I study it. But I feel like it's crazy if you get married because love. I feel like love should be already established if you love that person before you even get married. So you can literally be with somebody for 20, 30 years and never marry them. Love should not be that factor of why you marry that person. You know what I'm saying? I have a few family members that had been with people for years and years until they died, and they never married a person. But through that process of them being together, they built a lot of stuff together. They gained a lot of stuff together. They worked together. He helped do with a lot of things. He helped her improve her life in every aspect, financially, mentally, and physically, because he loved her. But he never felt like he had to marry her to show that or to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Because he realized that marrying had nothing to do with the love of somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He understood that. And that's how I learned. You know what I'm saying? I learned where it's like, man, hold on, you ain't got to marry that person. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, marriage is it's a business proposition. You know what I'm saying? To me, you should marry a person based off of the potential that y'all can collaborate and gain together. You see
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when I look at a mate, I look at somebody where, hey, if that person's in my life, are they? And somebody taught me that too. If I'm able to work, get raises, build a business, have a creativity of flow to think about things that's going to be better for the family, and we're going to gain for the family. If that person is going to help me put myself in a position to where I can do that. That's going to give me that peace of mind that I need to establish those things. As well as for me, am I going to be a person that's going to be able to help lead her to where she needs to be, that she's going to be able to listen to what I say, trust in what I say, so she can grow and develop as well. So if the collaboration and the unity of each other, learning how to listen and work together as a unit, the cooperation and the building factors of those, none of that takes love. That takes knowing that, hey, we are both team players and we're going to build this business together. We're going to build this brand together. Like, I'm Baldwin. So Team Baldwin, we need to be at our best up here. You know what I'm saying? By any means necessary. And that is making me the better me for Team Baldwin, making my wife the better team for Team Baldwin, and making sure our kids, the legacy, continues that legacy as well as growing Team Baldwin. You see what I'm saying? So those factors comes with work, not really the love, but the work factor, the will of learning that y'all can collaborate and do those things together.
Right. I mean, just ask yourself, right?
Uh-huh.
How could a guy like be a pimp and have a stable of women? No love involved at all, but everybody's got everything they need. They're financially straight, secure, things of that nature. But yeah, a guy can have a warehouse job, have 4 kids with a girl, call herself in love. She working at Wendy's, and they in the projects struggling with a little piece of car and can't do nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, what is love? What are we like? What's the definition of love? Like, does a guy really like? Okay, for example, okay, do you teach your would you teach your daughter that a guy loves you if he can't I mean if he can't upgrade you, for example. Like this is the rules. Like, women, if a guy don't really love you if he can't upgrade you. So it's like, if a guy sleeping on your sofa, not trying to find a job, not doing all these things, then he doesn't really love you. But he can say he loves you out his mouth, right?
Right.
And they say, "Oh, we in love, we in love." Then you wonder why, a year, 2 years later, you find out he got some chick pregnant. You mad at him. You was never in love. You know what I'm saying? That's not really love. What is
Right.
love?
Right.
Love looks
Okay.
like a new car pulling up. You show those things. Like I said, it's a business thing, man. It's more business, if you ask me. Excuse me.
It is. It is. All right. I'm gonna tell you. You asked a good question. All right. This is what I told my daughter. Okay. Matter of fact, not only did I tell her, but I actually gave, like, her and the dude that she was dating at one time, I gave her um like projects to build together. Like, I gave them a shelf and I was like, hey, y'all build that together. And they didn't fucking build it together. I was like, okay, check. They can't work together. I gave them another project. I was like, teach her how to pass her permit test. Y'all work together, study with her, help her pass her permit test. Because guess what?
Right.
I taught Trish how to drive. I helped Trish get her license. I did things and we worked together and we achieved things together. So I'm like, okay, if y'all can work together and achieve things together, y'all got something. She didn't pass a permit test. So you're showing me as a man, you don't know how to lead to get your woman to that level to where she needs to be, and y'all work together. Because every task that I give y'all to do together, it never passes. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That should be a unit thing that you should be able to do together. That don't have nothing to do with love. That just have to do with teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Working as a team, the give and take thing. You know what I'm saying? Wanting what you want best for that person and yourself as well.
Well, first of all, I want to say I hope somebody taught Queen Nessa how to drive, because she almost crashed my truck a couple years ago talking about she know how to drive.
Yeah.
Talking about she know how to drive. I was like, hold up, bro. I know damn well Jamaica got cars just like we do. Y'all drive on the same side of the road, nigga, and I know y'all got brakes over there. I don't know
Right.
why the hell she ain't hit the brake coming through that stop sign, but that's a whole nother story. I'm just saying.
Can't drive. Yeah. Hey, read what somebody said. They said, "How can you be in love with somebody and not trying to be a better you every day?" Um. All right. This is the thing. You should love yourself, right? Okay. If I love myself, right? If I truly, truly, truly love myself, then I'm only gonna put people around me that love themselves that want better out of them. Because if I know they love themselves, they want better out of them. We both are going to feed each other off of each other's self love and want more together. It's called self. It's called self inspiration. Like it's a lot of things you do that inspires me without you even having to tell me or show me. See what I'm saying? Well, show by me watching you. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? Gooch love himself. So it's things that
That's a
Gooch do
fact.
that's going to feed me and say, "Dang, I really want to do that because I want better from myself." You see what I'm saying? Like perfect example. You remember when me and you used to go running together? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? We would first start running together. Due to the fact that I love my body, I love my health, and I want to be healthy, I'm gonna go run. And I'm be
Mhm.
like, "Gooch, you wanna go run with me?" Because I love myself. So when you start running with me, you said, "Shit, I love myself too." So I'm
Right.
gonna do best for myself. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? That's
Right.
how a relationship, a marriage, friendships work. It's not about what I need to do for you to make you better. It's about what you do for yourself to make you better because you love yourself. You see what I'm saying? And that's
Right.
just how marriages are. If if I don't love myself, my kids aren't going to love themselves and they're not going to want nothing for themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about the self-love, not the love that I'm supposed to give them. They should be able to give themselves the love that they need. You gotta love yourself to want more. If you love somebody else more than you love yourself, then your relationship is already doomed.
Right. So, I mean, so I personally feel like everybody doesn't deserve your love. Like this word love, we throw it around loosely.
Right,
Like honestly, it's all right if you just have a relationship for sex. It's just a sex
right,
thing. We're not in love. It's just a sex thing. If we go out and party, have drinks, she go her way, I go my way. We at the gym. We go to the gym together. We do this. We go out and eat together. We go to concerts together. Whatever the case may be. We go to church together. Whatever it is you may do. She needs a mentor for her son. Our coach's team. It's different levels, different types of relationships. Oh, like you said, the whole thing, the premise is right. You have to be in love to get married. No, because the whole point of being married to a certain extent in every culture except for ours, because we have this is a totally new thing we're dealing with. But think about it. In India, the dad would bring a couple cows, a couple goats, and then release his daughter to that other. You have to pay a dowry. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. Italians, the family brings money to the. You see what I'm saying? It's a value thing. What do you bring? What do you do? Are you a butcher? So that means you can provide meat to the family. You sell houses. You sell cars. What do you do? You know what I'm saying? What is it that you do? So it was never about love. You know what I'm saying? We can
right,
grow to love each other. We can grow to like kings and queens. They didn't love each other. We put you together because power. When you have a baby, our family's going to run both of these kingdoms because that
right.
baby's going to have both of the bloods in us. So now we own more things. We don't think like that though. We think like, oh, she got a fat booty. That means I'm in love. No, you're in lust. First of all, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And let's understand what love is. I mean, see, the thing is, a lot of us are looking for love, but we don't even know how to love or what love is because nobody who showed us what love is. What's your love example?
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Is it grandma? Of course she loves you, but is it your mother's tough love because she knew you had to go out into the world? Is it your friends on the block? Is it your brothers? The people you call your brothers? Is that the love you? What type of love are you talking about? Some people need love because they never had it. So now you thinking you got love, but you got somebody who's just paying attention to you because maybe you have some resources that they need. You thinking that's love. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? That's really not love though. That's somebody using you. Now you're bitter because that person left you. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's not about love. We gotta pick our mates based on compatibility, business savvy. Because for instance, okay, me in business, right? I can run a business, but on the back end, I'm gonna need my wife because she has more of certain elements that I need for somebody to have a business. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, like for instance, I can do security, I can do ordering, I can do the legwork, but I need somebody who's going to make sure the bills are paid. Somebody's going to make sure the paper. Somebody who's an organizer. Uh,
Yeah, the
uh, uh,
administrator.
the, yeah, administrative side. That's my better half on that end.
Right.
But if the roles need to be reversed, you can also come in and do that as well. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't like it's different. Like for instance, I don't like a woman that is needy like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, of course, you should need me. I'm a man. You should need me, but you should also have some self I don't know the word
Self sufficient.
yeah, self sufficient qualities.
Right.
Because to me, in my mind, I'm thinking like we like the lions think. We all gotta hunt. We all gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta. We're not. You can't sit here and be vulnerable because if the people come in here, you gotta protect some shit too, right? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Um, so we gotta be on a level playing field. You can't be too emotional. But I know you're gonna be emotional, but you can't have emotions totally tied into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying? You
can't
might
you
even have
can't
to
be
cut
too
me
you
off,
can't be
like
too emotional during clutch time.
right? Because
You see what I'm
if
saying?
I'm slipping, you might have to be like, shit. You might have to cut me off, like. And for real, self preservation is a real thing. Like you can't be
We're gonna talk
so
about that in a few minutes. We're gonna talk about that in a few minutes.
you can't be so in love that you see me slipping that you don't say nothing. Like knowing
Right.
damn well I got a CDL, I can't smoke weed, but yet you see me starting smoking weed all weekend, knowing I gotta go back to work. You like you ain't say nothing. Like well shit, live your life. Oh well,
Yeah.
you should say something. Like what you
Yeah.
got going on?
We gonna talk about that in the next topic. That's the next topic.
Like I
That's
shouldn't need that, but if I happen to need that, I need that. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's not perfect. So it's not
right.
about love all the time. Sometimes it's about this is the business. What's up with the business? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. I totally agree. I totally agree, man. Like we
What's
we gotta okay, perfect example. How many people brag about homeless people that are married that been together for 20 years? Right? Do we ever brag about those people? Do we ever brag about homeless people that been married for 15, 20 years? They
nah.
love each other, right?
That's
They love
yeah,
each other.
that's
But who
yeah.
brags about that?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Why?
That
Because the results. We don't marry for feelings and emotions. We marry for results. My goal is when I marry you in the next year, I need some shit to be totally different than it was last year. I need to have more shit in a year. Matter of fact, I have planners every year, and in my all the stuff that I have achieved in that year, and it needs to be achieved. In the next 5 years, I need to have X amount of stuff done. In the next 10 years, we need to have X amount of stuff done. I ain't said nothing about love and none of that. I said this needs to be done. I ain't saying I don't need to. I don't need to cuddle with you for a whole day. What goal is that achieving? That's not achieving none of the goals that are set. You see what I'm saying?
that's the thing right there. You just said it. A lot of people. I see people do that, man. Girls, they. I don't know. They accept that. You shouldn't accept a guy who's gonna lay up on you, but he ain't trying to upgrade, man. If a person ain't, if a dude trying to upgrade, man, you need to go ahead because you can. You know the old term. I can do bad by myself. Like, listen, man. A guy should have to upgrade you. You say no, he shouldn't. Well, you should be upgrading as well. And I'm not saying you should just be sitting around waiting to be upgraded. But Now, if you're taking care of everything at the house, I mean everything. Like, okay, that's cool. You can be upgraded. But if not, you need to be doing whatever you was doing when I fucking met you. First of all, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't just get to quit your job now, we married, you get to quit, and now I got to do everything. That's not love.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, it's a different story. Okay, now I went from making 70,000 to 300,000. Okay, now you need your own business. Maybe I
Right.
still got to work, but you need your own business so we can start making some money. You see what I'm saying? There has to be a plan. There's got to be something. Fuck
They got
love.
they,
We're not
they got
talking about love. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? We're not
it's gotta
talking
be
about love. We're not talking about love. I'm not saying I need you to love me more in the next 5 years. I'm gonna need more love. Bring some more love. Bring some more love, and then we get more in love. No, we're
balance.
talking about. You notice how we've gone into business now. We've gone
Right.
into
Achievement,
expectations
goals.
now. What needs to be done? It ain't about this is a fantasy. No, this is what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like no, we don't need to make 13 more kids if every kid costs us an extra $60,000 a year. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Because we're
yeah.
constantly going in debt. Okay,
Right.
shit happens. But if you can, I mean, some people can take care. I know people that like. I got a cousin. He got what, like three boys. They can take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
fine. Their life is good. They're not trying to upgrade. They know what they wanted. They got their house. They got their stuff. They're taking care of their family, and it's fine. You know what I'm saying? As long
Right.
as nothing goes wrong, as long as nobody gets deathly ill or there's a, you know what I'm saying? They're fine with that. Okay.
I got a
But for
question
most,
for you. Got a
huh?
question to dive into that.
What do
From
you?
all that me and you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff that me and you just talked about. Why is it that we push, not me and you in particular, but the general? Why do people generally push when it comes to teenagers and kids? We push, well, let me change that because nowadays they telling kids to chase the bag now. But I remember back in our days, they pushed find somebody that loves you. Find somebody that you can love together and grow old with. But nobody never told us find somebody that knows how to manage money, know how to manage time. You know what I'm saying? Like we was never raised and taught those elements. We grew up in the time of love songs and Gerald Levert and Luther Vandross and all these other people that said love, 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 but that we never really had a professional approach, a structural approach of how to pick a mate and to grow and develop with that mate. Because the only thing we taught was love songs. You know what I'm saying? Where now it's like all the way left to where it's not even like no teamwork. It's like let me get the man, use him. He gotta buy everything for me. So it went from all emotions to like no emotions and no teamwork. It was never hey a middle ground of hey let's work together and build and grow and do this together.
Well, I mean, I think it went to a place where people thought because we didn't really know. Like, I think a lot of women, for one thing, thought they could do it on their own, which they
Yeah,
can. I mean, but what does that look like? You know what I mean? It's like they can, but then it becomes a thing. It's like a whole mental thing that happens there
right,
because they have to do it. So then they look for guys, and they're like, well, I don't know. It's like a whole thing, man. Trust me. It's like the whole single like moms become predators to a certain extent,
right,
and it goes in levels. Like some of them look for younger guys because they trying to get some revenge. Some of them look for older guys because they just want to get their bag. Most of them don't want a guy with a head on his shoulders and that's trying to do something because they're not really trying to do nothing because they like if you leave me, motherfucker, I need to keep these benefits. You see what I'm saying?
right,
The
right,
ones that are on benefits and stuff like that, they're like, I can't really be putting my faith in you because you could get up and leave. These kids ain't yours. You moving and grooving. You got your own car. You got. But you notice a lot of them don't have a guy fresh out of jail living on the sofa playing PlayStation all day because, and the girl thinks he's in love with me. No, he loves the fact that he ain't got to go back to his mama house.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
All
You're
right.
loving the fact that you got in-house dick. and he loving the fact
Right.
that he got somewhere he can lay up at. That's not love. You see what I'm saying? We got it
Right.
all mixed up. What's love? We don't went to something else. We're supposed to be talking about love for marriage, but that's
I
out the
mean
window.
that
That's out the
we can
window, man.
we can piggyback from that, go on to the next topic, which the next
All right.
topic actually talks about what you're talking about. The love and conditions. You know what I'm saying? And what and in love. Like I feel like in love and then love with conditions are different. Um and I feel like my personal opinion, what you just explained, I feel like when it comes to being in love can be very harmful and detrimental to where what you just said. We especially our culture. I would say this. Our culture, we try to fall in love early and young instead of when we got mature. So what happened is when we started trying to fall in love when we was in our teenage years, we were being fast and mannish and all this other stuff, and we
Man,
having sex at 21 and all that. What happened
right.
was we start sacrificing too much. We start getting damaged too fast. We become mentally, emotionally detached. So by the time you hit in your mid 20s and 30s, most of us is bitter. Most of us is insecure. Most of us have trust issues out the fucking yin yang. We got all these issues now because you played that in love card too early. You see what I'm saying? Instead of learning that that kind of shit should have been preserved until you was 30 enough so you understand mentally how to handle that. Cause like what you said earlier, a lot of people shouldn't deserve that in love portion of you to where you love a person unconditionally. And that shit can
Hmm.
be very toxic in the wrong hands. And what
Yeah.
happened is a lot of us did it too young and too early.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, the like you said, I think the problem is we jump off the porch, right?
Right.
And we don't understand what we're dealing with because we can do it. It's like you can do it, so you don't really understand that you're dealing with some real fragile stuff, man.
Right.
Emotions, love. Like I said, what is love though? I don't even know what that means. Like, is love a is it a noun?
To me, I feel like love is a verb. Love is
Right,
a
like
love is
the
um
action verb.
it's like a show of affection and a show of a vulnerability. So to me, when somebody say they in love with you, what they're saying is you can literally do anything, whatever you want to do with me, and I'ma still treat you the same. You can dog me out, you can spoil me, you can neglect me, you can inspire me, you can do anything, and I'm still gonna be there. And that can be bad because you are still going to maintain that same energy of that in loveness. But to me, I feel like a lot of us in our 30s and 40s, we can't fall in love. We don't have the capabilities of being in love because we have conditions now. Because I don't know, I know how you are, and I know how I am. It's only so much shit you gonna do to me. I'm like, fuck this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm
Like,
cutting all ties. Like I
yeah,
really
like
don't get it.
certain things
I
I'm
got a
not gonna
backup
get tired
plan.
of.
Like
You know what I'm saying? Some women now, maybe in their 20s, they'll allow a nigga to stay in their house for a whole year and not pay a bill and they work. Where now, probably in their 30s or 40s, they probably go look at you crazy after the first month. Why? Because
yeah.
they love with conditions now. No,
Hmm.
nobody after a certain. Well, I don't know. Some people probably just insanely crazy, but most people after you've been burnt or fell in love that one time, you're gonna only love with conditions now. There's no such thing as in love after you've been burnt the first time. Once you've been burnt that first time, you love with conditions.
Well, hopefully you don't get burned. That's a whole nother topic.
Hey, but everybody, hey, if you don't love somebody before, and 9 times, 10 times out of 10, most of us black people, by the time we hit 25, we don't fell in love with somebody.
I thought you were about to say about time we 25, we'd have been burnt. I was about to say, Terrence,
I mean, burnt is in love because if you done felt love and you done got your heart broken,
you mean
you
like
ain't
going down to the
with that
county?
person no more. You was burnt. You got burnt from that person.
All right. We need to figure out, we need to get some definitions for what you mean burnt like sexually transmitted
No,
disease?
no,
Burnt like, uh,
no. I
we
ain't
gotta
talking
get some clarity. We gotta get some
about.
clarity, man. I'm all fucked up. I'm like, damn, we like everybody
No,
been
I'm
burnt.
talking about like the Usher song, "Burn." You know what I'm saying? About that song, "Let It Burn" type
I
thing.
think he was
I
talking
don't think he was talking
about
about
yeah.
STDs. I don't hope he was.
I think he was. No, I don't know. I'm just fucking around, man. I understand what you're talking about. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Nah, you all good. You
You
good.
just trying to get, I'm just trying to get some comedy. You know me, I'm goofy as hell, man.
We can throw
Yeah,
that in
man.
there from time to time.
What'd you say?
Throw that in there from time to time. We need it. We
Yeah,
be
you
getting
know how I do, man. Yeah, man. I mean, this love thing is deep. I mean,
yeah,
overall, man. I mean, overall, honestly, you know, I've been in a lot of relationships. I've been in a lot of relationships. I've been in, I mean, sexual relationships. I've been in a few. I mean, but honest, real relationships I've been in, and I thought I was in love. I didn't know how to love. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Because I didn't know how to give what needed to be given, which was
right,
some of myself. Because I wasn't even good. You see what I'm saying?
right. I
People
agree.
don't
I understand
understand.
that.
You cannot. It's kind of hard trying to love when you're trying to build yourself. For one
Exactly.
thing, people
Exactly.
don't understand it. That's why it's so hard. Because say you have a child, right?
Uh huh.
You're a man or a woman. You have a child. You're trying to take care of that child. And say you and the girl broke up, and you're trying to, go over there and make sure the kid's good and work and everything. But you meet another girl, and you're like, oh, well, I'm trying to get with her. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in love with her, go to work, deal with your baby mama, raise your child, deal with the baby mama's mama, you know what I'm saying? Deal with this new girl. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that much love in you. You don't have that much time. You don't have that much patience. It's hard. A
Right.
girl, you have a child, you're young. Okay, the guy leaves, say he goes to jail, you meet another guy. You're thinking this nigga gonna get out of jail in 2 years or 3 months, 6 months. I have his kid. You know what I mean? He gonna try to. I got to deal with him. I got to deal with this new guy. You don't have what it takes to be in love. You know what I'm saying? You're
True.
young. You guys are both 22, 23. You're like, we're in love because we have sex and we live together.
Right.
Like, is that really love? Because he can find sex anywhere and so can you.
True.
But you ever thought about that? You know what I'm saying? You can get a ride from, I mean, he's got a nice car. You can get a ride from the county bus. I mean, there's things, you know what I mean? Like, what is the thing that this person can give you that you can't get nowhere else? That's when you know that you're in love because in America, you can pick up and go when somebody pisses you off or you see a better thing. You're not held to no, even if you're married, you can pick up and leave. Like, oh, I see somebody with more. I'm going with them. You see what I'm saying?
I
So
think. I think
I
when
don't
it
know,
comes
man.
to, I feel like to me, um, love is like a trigger to a gun. You can pull it any given time, but once you pull it, it's gone. That bullet is gone. Um, I don't. I feel like, especially with women, I feel like with women, love is something that um they actually can just really they can really predetermine that with themselves where because like I said, like love is when you release that vulnerability, that ability of saying, hey, I'm gonna give you all I got, I'm here for you, this and this and that. I think they pull that trigger a lot where
Mhm.
men, um we're more lustful than loving. You know what I'm saying? Like we're
Right.
more barbaric. And I think I talked about that in our previous show where I was like, hey, men, we're conquerors.
Right.
We want to
Right.
conquer things. We like to take things. We like to have, you know what I'm saying? We like to
Mhm.
adventure. where we do that easily, but when it comes to the us being vulnerable, we're very pre-selective on that. Where women aren't because of the emotional state that they are. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to, which, like I said, that can be very dangerous if they don't understand when to pull that trigger. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you.
Yeah, man. That's why I think that's one reason why it's so important for a father to be in a daughter's life when they're young. So she can learn from him how boys really think and how they really operate. But it's very important for that father to really give her the raw understanding of that, which I don't think a lot of fathers do. What we kind of, well, a lot of fathers discuss, will they discuss kind of what you kind of said when it comes to like he things that he got to do. He's got to do things that no one else can. Um, and like to me, I believe it's all test by test based. That's one reason why I believe in a father should give the young man that wants to be with his daughter, tests and projects to complete. That's why I feel like back in the days they had that shit right. Back in the days they used to like, hey, like this man, you gotta climb this mountain or kill this shit or fight that person. Like I feel like it's something that you gotta earn. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Because
look,
with men like us, men, we appreciate things that we work hard for. That's kind of where the love for a man incorporates is when we start sacrificing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when we really start putting ourselves in situations that's going to really challenge us uh, in order to get you. But if I don't have obstacles and challenges to get to you that I have to achieve to get to you, is I'm not going to be proud of it. There's nothing to be proud about. There's nothing because we're very rewarding people like species as men. We like rewards, we like appreciation, we like gratification, we like trophies. You know what I'm saying? That's what
mm-hmm.
men we want those things. We have to achieve. That's why we so competitive. You see what I'm saying? So when women lay things out on a silver platter with your emotions and your feelings, then you asking for it because we're not going to appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Much as you can be as loyal and loving as you want to be. But if you have not helped us achieve and earn things to be with you, it don't have to be money, but just working on things. Then we're not going to appreciate the long term longevity of having you.
That's a fact. I mean, it's a lot, man. It's like it's like a socket and a plug, man. You know,
Yeah.
it only works if it works. It only works if it works. You know what I mean? You can't plug in a regular plug into some other shit. You can only plug the iPhone plug into certain shit. You know what I mean? It's like it. You got to figure out what works for you because we can sit here and say whatever we want, but in
Right.
reality, some women are submissive and they just want a guy to do everything for them, and the guy wants to do everything for them. Some people need to work together, but they're constantly working against each other. And some girls think they're looking for love, but don't even know what that really is. Some guys looking for love don't know what that even is when they should be looking for financial come-uppings and benefits and somebody who's a business partner who can be their better half versus being their sexual partner or their somebody who's giving them that love they didn't get. You know, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's
Fact.
not easy. It's not easy. I'm not. Trust me, man. Like I'm 40. I just got married last year. You know, I've never been married before. You know what I mean? And that don't make me no better or no worse than nobody. But I'm just saying, like, and my relationship is good. Like, I'm not bragging or nothing. It's like I have a good relationship, and it's not for not trying. Like it works. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just when you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man.
I mean,
You
but that's the
gotta.
key though. You know because you love yourself. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? It
Yeah.
it took you getting a routine of running, working out,
Hmm. Oh yeah.
learn
You
what
know.
your purpose was. You learn what your purpose was. Once you
Hmm.
start building all them things about yourself, guess what? It was easier for you to want to be with her. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you knew who you were.
I had to take a step back. I had to take a step back. Like literally, I had to take a step back and readjust everything and figure out what do you really want? What do I
Right,
want? What am I looking for? Like I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? Like stop playing around, get serious, get focused, and go for the goal that you want. And
right,
demand what you want out of yourself first. Like I can't speak for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I had to demand what I wanted for myself. I had to get what I wanted for myself, demand it. You know what I'm saying? And then
right,
everything falls in line. You know what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding. I can go to God said they have game. I don't have game. I just have me.
right,
If I you know me, if I say something, this is what it is. I don't I don't do ice hockey because I don't play ice hockey. You know what I'm saying? I only do shit that I can do. I don't
right,
jump on skateboards. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I play basketball. I play soccer. I might play PlayStation if I have time, which I never do. Something like that. A game that I know how to play. I only do shit I know how to play. Is what I'm saying. I don't play pinochle. I only play spades. I don't know how to play pinochle. I don't want to learn. I'm 40 years old. I play spades. I've been playing spades since I was like 16, 15. You see what I'm saying?
that's real shit. I'm with you on that.
I know
I'm
what I
with
want when it comes to. I know what I want when it comes to a woman and what I expect. You see what I'm saying? Because and I know what I deserve. You see what I'm saying? Like I know I'm not settling. I'm not like, well, I'll settle. This is no. This is what I want. This is what I'm trying to build, and this is what it is. And I ain't
you. Right,
trying to deal with somebody who's playing around, who's a liar, who's a thief, who rather have a bunch of shit rather than build something. You see what I'm saying? Because
right.
yeah, we can go on shopping sprees every week if you want to, but I'd rather skip some shopping sprees, go on a few vacations a year, save some money, and start a business so we can not have to work when we old ass people.
Facts.
You see what
Facts.
I'm saying? That's all. It ain't even a bunch of shit. I don't have these illustrious dreams, but I am trying to be around somebody who's intelligent because I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not good at math, believe it or not. I'm not like a math genius. Like I can count money and do that. But like people send me stuff all the time about stocks and these different companies and shit. I don't know what that shit's about. I'd be like, you gotta hit up
Right,
my brother Joe, man, 'cause I don't know about that shit. I really don't, bro.
right,
I'm more into history. I'm more into politics. I'm more into physical things, physical side of things. Like, yeah, you want to talk about the marijuana business? Well, let's talk about the land that grows the marijuana on. Let's look into that. The hard physical things. I'm into that. You want to talk about houses? I'll go look at the house. We'll look at the neighborhood. We'll look at that. You talk about the business side. I can deal with the actual leg work. I'm the leg work guy, So that's basically what I'm saying.
right.
But I'm going all off topic like always. So
I mean, no, you still on topic. It's
I
like you
get to rambling, man.
talking about in love versus conditions. You know what I'm saying? And you
Hmm.
learning that hey, within the conditions of what you do, hey, this is how shit needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's how it is with me, man. Like I know what I need in place in order to make this machine run because I have a vision. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say I feel like you can love with conditions is way more valuable than in love. Because when you love with conditions, you should have boundaries, you should have restrictions, you should have violations, just like at a job. You know what I'm saying? You got verbals and non-verbals and write ups and shit like that. Should it be
Hmm.
put in place to be put in check to make sure that hey, I just like revenue. My revenue needs to be curving up. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? We need
Right.
to curving up. Like if we stayed in a one room apartment, we need to be in a next year. We need to be in a 2 room apartment. Next year we need to be in a 3 room apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be going up. It shouldn't be going that way. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do in a business. When they have a yearly annual meeting, they talk about their shit. They talk about the results. They talk about, all right, where did we close off at? How was our first quarter? How was our second quarter? How was our third quarter? You see what I'm saying? They talk about
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
our lost at, where are our liabilities, where was the assets? You know what I'm saying? Who we need to fire, who we need to hire, this and that. This is how shit needs to be played in the household. You need to have meetings, weekly, monthly meetings. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
discuss what's going on in the house. What did you contribute? What was done? When you moving out?
Give me some drink.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these things need to be put in place and discussed when it comes to a family structure of who's building, who's growing, who's contributing, who's not contributing, and things of that nature. Those discussions need to be had a lot.
Right. Yeah, it's like a year in review, man. You really gotta, like I said, that's why compatibility is not really about love. I mean, you can learn to love. What do you? I mean, if you ain't got nothing, man, you sitting on the fucking sidewalk and you're constantly going through shit. You're not gonna love nobody because if that person's not compatible, you're not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna love them. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can say you're in love, but you're not gonna love them because somebody else is gonna come along with some goddamn benefits, some tangibles. You're gonna leave that person for that person because that person has tangibles.
Right.
And you should let it be known up front. I think a lot of different things. I mean, because some women want, sexual benefits might supersede financial benefits, which to me it sounds good, but you worrying about fucking. I don't really. That's part of the whole game plan. I need somebody who's worried about business first, personally.
Right.
Maybe I'm just an old nigga though. Like I'm old though, I guess. I'm 40 ain't old, but I'm just like, my mentality. I'm thinking 60, 20 years from now. I'm like not trying to be working hard. So
But you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
my
people,
wife supported though.
it's crazy, man. It's like people don't understand that
My
when
wife's
you
crazy.
this is what crazy, man. It's like it's like women be worrying about, and not women, just everybody in general. People worrying about, you know what I'm saying, like breaking people back and how long you go in the bedroom. Like, why
Hmm.
we ain't having discussions about, can you teach your kids how to read? Who can teach their
Right,
kids math? Who can teach your kids about budgeting? Who can, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you worrying about what the person can do instead of what y'all can do with a family? You know what I'm saying? In a bedroom, but how can you build? You know what I'm saying? How can you manifest things to continue a legacy, or not even just continue a legacy, but continue a strong foundation for yourselves? Because, like you said, man, when you 60 years old, I ain't trying to work for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't sexy. And if I'm working at 60, we ain't doing no fucking in the bedroom because I gotta work, come home and soak and go to sleep. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Because
So,
money ain't really. I mean, right now, where I'm at with it, man, I need my money to make money, man. Like I'm literally trying to figure out how. Like I'm sitting on money because I need to figure out how can I make this money make some more. I got to triple this money, and I can't sell dope. So I mean, that's out the question. I mean, so there's got to be a way, like a real way to do this shit,
I was
man.
saying
So
that's what I'm doing this year. Well, next beginning of next year. I forgot it's December now, but yeah, next year, man. My goal is to buy land, man. Go check out. I seen the website, but you need to check out landwatch.com.
mm-hmm.
Landwatch.com. But yeah,
Send it
man.
to me.
That's one thing, man. I've been looking at, man. I'm figuring to start buying some land, man. And
Yeah,
not expensive. Not expensive.
yeah. I noticed that, man. Like I be seeing a lot of stuff. Like I be looking at houses in Detroit, $10,000 houses, and 15, $8,000 houses in Detroit and plots of land here and there. And I'm just like, man, I got to figure this shit out. It's a
Right.
way, just, it takes time, man. But what I'm saying is, It's all about business, man. That's what we're saying here. It's not about love, man. It ain't no love in business. You know what I'm saying? Business is not about love, and relationship is really not about love. It is to a certain extent, but what is love? That's what I'm saying.
I
So what we
mean,
think love is really should be business because all that
it's
other shit.
really it's business. All right, I think people is confused when it comes to affection.
Right.
Okay, all
There
right.
you go.
By nature, I'm an affectionate person. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm very playful. You know, I slap on the booty and this and that and this and this and that. All right, but I also know when to play and when to work hard. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Every day after work ain't play day. Some days
Right.
after work, guess what? It's Goochin at night, or it's Campbell Green's night, or it's
Right.
I work on this product, make me some CBD oils or massage oils or weigh my hemp plants. You know what I'm saying? Like every night ain't a romance night. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Every night ain't a date night. You know what I'm saying? Like those things that you do and you do those things when you know how to manage your time and you spread your time out wisely to where it's like, all right, cool, I've achieved this goal. Baby, let's go out and play a little bit. Let's go out dancing or this and this and that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But and one thing this is why communication is so important. Because guess what? I tell her on the way home or that night, I'd be like, hey, tomorrow is grind time. We ain't doing none of this tomorrow. Tomorrow is me time. I gotta handle some business. You see what I'm saying? Because I understand this is called understanding and consideration. Understanding consideration that is, yes, I do need to take her out sometimes. I do need to spend time with her. I do need it. She does need it. That's being considerate. But also, I need to understand that I need to handle my business as well to balance the whole relationship thing. Because if I'm giving you too much of this or too much of that, it's not going to work. Everything has to be done with moderation, and you can't overflow everything. Just like we talked
Right.
about earlier. I'm not finna cuddle with you from sun up to sun down. No,
Mm-hmm.
not happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not
That's a
happening.
wasting a lot. That's wasting a lot of fucking time. My girl always says, "You ain't got nothing to do." I'll be like, "Listen, I got shit to do." You know what I mean? A man should have. Listen, a man
Yeah.
should have stuff to do, man. You should not have a lot of idle time. If so, man, I don't know how you plan on being successful with a lot of idle time. You see people out playing. Like I remember one time I was in the bathroom in Miami on the beach. I had ran. I had to use the bathroom, so I had to stop in one of the bathrooms by the beach or whatever. And there was a guy in the stall beside me using the bathroom, and he's on the phone, just talking business, hundreds of thousands here, millions there, this, that, and the third, talking business. And then I remember his wife called. He had it on speaker, you know what I'm saying? His wife called while he was in the middle of doing his business. He's like, "Stop calling my damn phone. You messing up, you know what I mean? Hundreds of thousands of dollars of business right now." Talking to him, and she was talking about something about the dog need to go to the vet or some crazy shit. And he was like, "Fuck that dog. You can throw that dog out the window. Like, you know how much money, you know what I mean? I'm handling business." She's like, "You ain't doing nothing. You just on the phone." He's like, "You have no idea what I got going on right now." So women, some of them don't respect the hustle, man. Like, niggas, you got to get it when the getting's good. Okay, we can do that later. You don't know what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes just having relationships with other dudes and being in the mix could help you out. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I might be talking to a few guys. Like, I don't have a pickup truck. I might need a pickup truck from one of my homies one day because I got to move this here or do this, that, and the third. It's going to save me $119 damn dollars. I give
Right.
him 40, and I can still do what I got to do. Everything is for something because we're not rich, but we can make money do what it do. You see what I'm saying? So everything is about everything. That's how. I mean, that's how I think. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about something.
Yeah, the
So
give and take game. The give and take. I dig it.
the women don't understand it. They're like, "Oh no, you need to be late." Listen, if I don't even want no woman that's gonna tell me I need to be laid up with her all day. I tried that when I was younger. That ain't love. That shit ain't get me nothing. It didn't even give me a baby. So I mean, like, it didn't give me nothing.
Right.
Literally, I have nothing to show for it.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm laid up all day,
Nothing
but
to show.
a whole weekend,
Nothing to show
I
for.
have nothing to show for it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that ain't about nothing, man. That wasn't love because that
Right.
person's nowhere around.
Yeah,
They
man.
left
So
at the first next thing smoking. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The
so the
nigga who
bottom
wasn't trying to lay, the nigga who wasn't trying to lay around, the nigga who was riding around getting it. You see
yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's how it
So
works. Bottom line, fellas, you gotta learn how to balance your life. You gotta make sure you love yourself, and you better sure you take care of your business and stay on your focus. Stay on
yeah,
your purpose. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to stay on your purpose. You
because
leave your
real
purpose, huh?
real women like producers, man. If
Facts.
the woman you got don't like a producer, then that's not the right woman for you. You see what I'm saying? Real women like producers. They'll talk that shit all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, stay with me, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Produce.
That's natural. Naturally, a woman should want a producer. If not, then something wrong. She want a homosexual man or something.
Exactly. That's why
A
you got.
simp. A simp. I didn't. Yeah, she wants a simp type dude, like a dude who wants to be up your butt. Like, oh, what you want, baby, and all that. Man, go sit your ass down somewhere and go play on your phone or something. Or go find something to do, dog. I got
Hey,
other shit to do.
these are facts. These are facts.
It is
And
what it is.
let's get to your topic, man. You had one. You had um, are dating apps? Does dating apps kill love or traditional relationships altogether?
Yeah, man, that was what I was asking, man. I'll go first if that's all right, man.
Oh
Since
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
it,
This
it, it's freshly on my mind. And the reason I say that, and I'm just gonna tell you a story right quick. Like me personally, you notice I was in a relationship for like what, 3 years or something like that.
mm-hmm.
I didn't know anything about these dating apps. Like I never used Facebook for dating and stuff like that. I didn't
Right,
know these fucking apps existed, bro. You see what I'm
right,
saying? I really didn't because I used the internet to play PlayStation and I used it for work and shit like that. I didn't know that these apps existed. So when I got off the relationship thing and I was out single, I started using the dating apps and I realized that it's a whole nother world. Like these aren't relationships. These are literally like it's a game. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is, has this given people the opportunity to just supersede the whole fucking meaning of a relationship?
right,
Because a person can maintain 13 different lives in 5 different regions around where they live at. Atlanta, Jacksonville. You can be in up the road in South Carolina down there. You can be right here in Savannah. And that whole circle, you can have 13 different relationships and maintain them in a week because the other people you're dealing with are doing the same thing. So everybody's like, bumping in groups. So has the definition of relationship changed? Because does that mean I see you, we eat a meal, we fuck every now and then, and that's good enough? Because I got a job, you know what I'm saying? I got what I need. I'm sustaining myself.
right.
And look, that's what I've seen a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these women, they weren't looking for a husband. They say it on there. They say, like, I'm looking for a husband. No, they're not looking for a husband because they're looking for benefits. They're playing the field. And these are older people. I don't know what the young people are doing, but they're playing the field, meaning that they're gonna size you up because they've already been. Most of them are divorcees and stuff like that. They're gonna size you up, bro. And if some dudes like to pay for it, they're gonna get your money. Some guys want to wine and dine. They're gonna eat your food. Some guys, play a little. Let's go to the park and walk game, and I'll run with you game, or I'll buy you this game. I'm at the mall. I'll buy you a purse game. You know what I mean? They're gonna use everybody for everything they can get. Like the internet is their husband. All the guys on there are one big husband. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like there's a lot of that going on, especially with Instagram. Now Instagram being in the game. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Instagram being in the game. I'm just wondering, are we like the last vestige of people who are even going to be in relationships? Because think about like your daughters and stuff. I don't think they're even gonna. It's gonna be hard, man, to really vet somebody. They're really gonna need you. You're gonna have to be the because
Hey,
it's
I've
not
already told mine.
traditional.
I was like, we gonna do arranged marriages and shit. We gonna have to do a whole arranged marriage. Like, I'm gonna have to select the person.
Oh,
And
look, hold on. All right, Tomaine,
what's going
that's
on?
not true. That's not true. It's not the same as meeting somebody at the bar or the club.
Yeah, it's totally not. It is
It's not
totally.
the same.
It's.
It's
I
not the
mean,
same.
it's not even the same from the old times going to the club or the new times going. Like, did we have a talk about how the clubs are now? Like,
What up, Cuzzo?
like
That's
the
my
the
cousin.
clubs now. People don't even talk in the clubs now. Like,
Yeah, I noticed that.
females be over here dancing by themselves, and the dudes be over there standing, looking in their phones or with their homeboys. Like, nobody
Yeah,
talks. And then it'd be like the one guy or two guys that be on the dance floor that's trying to hump every girl that's on the dance floor, and every girl is just running away from him. Like, that's normally that's what normally goes on in the club now. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Okay, see, see, Tomaine saying that. No, I know what you're saying, Tomaine. You saying that you saying that is no. The reason I say that the internet shit's different because it's the motives that's different. The motives are different. Everybody has these shady motives. There's
Bro,
a format. There's a format. It's a lie. It's a scam. It's a
every
scheme.
4 out of 5 of the women that has profiles on social media says something to this nature. If you playing games, don't message me.
Right. Right.
Don't
Like
waste my time. And
I'm
guess what
trying
they
to get
do?
married and blah
They
blah
be
blah blah
playing
blah. It's
games and
like
wasting time. They be playing games and wasting time. And they be the main
they
ones. They be having the capital letters with exclamation points. Don't waste my time. But they waste the hell out your time. And they don't even be having nothing to talk about on top of that. They be wanting you to have paragraphs of conversations and they want to give you a sentence. And you both to not think about sex because they got nothing to talk about. But they don't be having shit to talk about. But they get mad at you if all you think about is sex, but you have no conversation.
yeah, but okay. So say you at the club. You at the club. If you at the club, you talking to a chick. You can walk a chick to her car and see that she in that Nissan Altima. Or
Facts. Facts.
you can actually talk to her. Like me, I'm a good judge of character since I've been around a lot of people. I can see that you faking phony, or see if we click, or see, you know what I mean. See what you got going on. We can look and see. Oh, we left this bar, went to that bar. She over there talking to this nigga. I know him. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah, you
can
can pick
see
all
what kind of mood you making. We can see what type of person you are. You can't see that. You can tell me anything, build it up. Then I meet you, and you still play games, and you got this game running on 13 other dudes. It's not like it's two other people. It gets deep. And the whole point is you want to have sex. You really want to have sex. That's it. You want to have sex and be able to have sex. You want a sexual relationship. You know what I'm saying? You want to be sexually free. Just say that. But instead you play these games. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
they wanna have
But you do what you want
secretive
to do.
sex. They wanna have secretive sex with you not knowing that
Mm,
they really want it. You see what I'm saying? Like the goal
yeah.
is that
Yeah.
they don't want you to know they really want it. They want you to think that you just got that out of them. And they can't believe their life.
You're special. You're
Yeah,
special. Y'all in a relationship. Like here. Now, this is not a relationship. You're literally doing this still to other people. This is like what you do. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. I'm a fun girl or I'm a fun guy or whatever y'all do. Like, just
yeah.
say it. But people are fake. That's what I'm saying. It's a fake thing. Yeah, you can be fake in the club and all that. Most of the time, you can kind of peep people out in the club. You can kind of get to know them a little bit more.
You can peep game in the club.
The internet is a whole world. Somebody can say, I'm in Tennessee, and they're actually right down the street from you, watching
Fact.
you, and know who the fuck you are. They see your picture, they can know who you are and just be playing with you. Could
That's
be your
fact.
neighbor. Be playing. It could be a whole dude. You thinking it's a girl? You talking to him for 2 weeks? It could be a fat chick. Nothing against fat people, but it happened to me.
It happened to me too. It happened to me too.
Meet
I
me
was
at
like,
the
I'm looking
playground,
at
the
the
park.
picture. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, God damn, this ain't even the
Like,
same
who
person.
the fuck are you, dog? Like, I didn't. This is not what the fuck I seen. That is me. You must have been in fucking ninth grade when you took that fucking picture.
Yeah,
You
that even
ate
look
three of
nothing like
yourself. Did you eat
nothing.
three of yourself? You fucking.
Man, like the there'll be a different everything, color tone, has everything just totally different. Did a whole just a whole body change
Oh
over
man,
it.
you out here bad, Tomaine. Tomaine said at the club they don't give you their real name because I know I don't give them my real name. Laugh out loud.
Boom. Prove a point.
Man, you all the way fucked up. Whoa, stop. All right. I gave people my real name.
I do
I
too.
don't know why. I've always done that. Mario, Gooch. Because it
Yeah.
never fails. Somebody's going to come across the way. Hey, Gooch. Like, all right, if I tried to lie, all my friends call me Gooch. So trust me,
Yeah.
it's going to come out. I can't lie. Like I tried to tell people my name was Felipe before when I was in the military. That shit didn't work for about 2 days, man. Felipe
Yeah.
only worked. Yeah, but I don't know. We done got off on something else. What was we talking about, man? I done
Just
forgot just
pretty
that
much
quick.
the whole social media game, how it's killed relationships or it's killed
Oh,
trying to be in a relationship.
I noticed
Because
one
people
thing tonight. We don't got a lot of comments tonight. T. I noticed that people don't want to talk to us tonight. Man, I guess they don't want to talk about relationships, bro. Everybody's they
there
don't
was
want to
more
be.
active when we was talking about politics and stuff like that. Maybe we got to like maybe we need to stick to politics. I
Nah,
guess
we
we did
gonna
a
talk
good.
about. We gonna talk about what's real, man. Whatever the hell we want to talk about. They ain't gotta talk to us. Y'all ain't gotta talk to us, man.
They
Look,
want us to
man.
be radicals all the time. We gotta be radicals all the time.
Nah, man. We're not radicals, man. We just telling you how it is. I might change my mind tomorrow. It depends on how I feel. There's one thing that ain't gonna change. I was born black. I'm going to die black, and that's pretty much how I go. There it is. That man be
Wait,
drinking. No, I'm just saying. I'm not radical, dog. I just tell it how it is, man.
yeah.
But yeah, this relationship stuff is deep, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
just I just really think when it goes to the internet thing, man, that it's too much fake stuff going on out here. But one thing you gotta realize is this fake stuff is gonna have real world consequences.
Yeah.
I learned that. I learned that dealing with the internet stuff. I met a girl, went to her house. Granted, she was in the projects. You know me. I'm a nigga. Went to the projects. I'm cool. Nobody's outside, One
Right.
thing led to another. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. What
Yeah.
happened? Well, okay. So I met this chick, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get a chance to smash. Okay, first of all, I, no, for real. No, this is
Yeah.
my wife. She's like, "Did you smash?" I was like, "No, I didn't get a chance to smash. Trust me." So I pull up to the crib, and on my way there. So on my way there, she give me the address. So you know me,
Yeah.
I go on the maps. And I'm like, I make the map big. I'm like, oh, these look like project buildings or apartments. I don't know shit about Savannah like that. I know about the number street shit. I'm like, oh, it's over there off of what is it, Warner Walker? You know what I'm talking about. So I look it up on shootings on that road just 2 days before it was a shooting at the gas station. I'm like, oh shit. But I'm already there. I'm literally there by the time I'm like, oh, I gotta turn right here. So I turn in there. Nobody's outside or nothing. Just so happened, her baby daddy's brother seen me going to her house, right?
Ah,
So
hell
he,
no.
so he goes get her baby dad. I'm in there for like 10 minutes or so. There's a knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom. So I hear her out there talking with some dudes or whatever. And I hear the dudes like, who you in there with? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, I ain't with you no more. Who I'm in here with. And they arguing at the door. I'm like, so I go out the back. They're sliding door out the back. She like 2 houses from the end of the building. So I go out, come around the building. Now I'm behind the dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up, man? Y'all got a problem? You know what I'm saying? You know, I have my pistol on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they was talking about they was gonna come in there and do something to me. So you know, I had to. You know how it go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know this chick from a can of paint, though. I don't know these folks. They could have did something to me, but they're not gonna do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So I left. I got in my car. You know what I'm saying? And left. I showed them my pistols. Like, we're not having that type of party unless y'all want to take some bullets with you. You know how it go.
Right.
That's the story, though. That's what happened. Online shit. Me trying to get some ass.
Bro,
Her trying to get some
man,
dick.
I met a whole married woman on that one time, right?
Me too.
And this chick lied, said she wasn't married, right?
You know the chick I'm talking about. The chick I went out to eat with twice. The one you know I'm talking about. She was married to a Philippine dude, a captain.
Man, that shit crazy.
Lying. This bitch married.
And they worked at a bar together.
You a
And
grown ass woman.
he was the cook. And because the dude came to my table because when you go to the club, if you ain't never been there before, you stick out. You know what I'm saying? So he came, he was like, hey man, what you want, this and that. He was like, how you find out about the spot? And I had pointed to her. And he was like, he thought I was pointing to a guy. I was like, no, not him, her. He was like, oh, you know her? And I was like, yeah, that's so and so. He was like, oh. But he didn't say nothing. But I ain't find out till I had started digging in and finding out. I found out through Facebook that was her dude. I was like, damn, but that was her husband. I was like, this is a bitch. But yeah, man, it was a reason why she never wanted me to come to that club. And one night I had free time to go. So I just like, man, I'm gonna come up there and check it out. And that's how I found out. I was like, these females be on these sites, be straight married and everything.
Man, they don't give a fuck,
Brandy, what's
man.
your alias? Say every woman got an alias. What's your alias?
Crackhead. She said my name is Carol.
It used to be Trina. Trina and Carol.
Jesus
That's some
Christ.
shit. Oh man, Trina. Hey, you do
Mm.
look like a Trina though. I would have believed it. I would have believed
Niggas like, yo, Trina, I'm steady
That's like my brother Joe talking about his name is Tony. You know, I'm like, yo, Tony. I'm like, who the fuck? I said, his name Joe. His name ain't Tony. Why y'all bitches call him Tony? They're like, man, I'm Tony. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, Tony.
Hey, I used to rotate my first and middle name. In one
Oh
city,
yeah.
I'd be Terrence, and the second city, I'd be Dante.
Nah, see, I couldn't do that because my dad named Wayne, so I'd be like, yo, I'm Wayne Gooch. If I can have a warrant or some shit, I'm like, get locked the fuck up. They're like, oh yeah, we got you a child support warrant. Don't worry about it. That happened to me. That happened to me anyway because my middle name is Wayne. They'd be like, yeah, we're gonna take you in. I'd be like, for what? Child support? I'd be like, I ain't got no kids, man.
Oh hell no!
Shout out to my dad if he watching this though. He know it's true. Shout out to him. I love my dad though. He that
Yeah,
nigga though. Shout out
yeah. I
to
can't
him.
use my dad name, nigga. I know I'd be in
Shout out to
jail.
Wayne Gooch.
I'd be in jail
Shout out to Wayne
ASAP.
Gooch, man.
That nigga used my name
Right.
as an alias. That's what's so fucked up. I look at that nigga prison records. That nigga used my
Yeah.
first name,
The
my
man
middle
said,
name.
you leave my cousin alone. You know Grip be out there. Huh?
Hey, how about she used her sister name and gave out her phone number? Ain't that a bitch?
Hell no.
She used to do that shit till she got married. Damn. Hell no, boy. Y'all ruthless, boy. Y'all ruthless. Ruthless.
All right, what we got next, man? We sitting here going, we all off the chain tonight, boy. What
All
else?
right,
What
what's
else did I
the
say?
next one?
It was something else,
Hey, that was a
man.
good one though. But what is the bottom line then? What's the bottom line? Should we recommend online dating or what is the alternative if we're telling people we need
If
to
you
get a
was born, if you was born after 1990, stay your ass off them internet dating apps.
fact? I agree with
Cause you
that.
know,
I agree with that.
cause you know damn well You know nothing about that life. You ain't ready for that life, man.
Yeah, it's a whole new monster out here in these
This
streets.
generation is you looking for somebody to link up with to get high.
Yeah, if you're just looking for sex, yeah, go on dating sites. I recommend that. Yeah, if you're just trying to get some sex, then yeah. But if you're trying to
You ain't
connect,
ready. I don't know. Some of these women, they ain't ready for that sexual adventure. Like I said, we from a different cloth, man. We're not ready for that sexual adventure. Trust
yeah,
me.
true that, true that.
I
All right,
mean, but
next.
some out there like that though. So
What was the other thing? All right, this is
you
what
better
you
watch
said.
that fish, man.
Have, have the definition of traditional relationship changed for the foreseeing future?
Yeah, has it changed? Like, I want. Do you notice what's happening lately? Like, I think that the definition of a traditional relationship has changed, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't exist. There's no such thing. Everything is fluid. I think the whole thought process of the country has become like water. It fits into whatever the situation is. You see what I'm
man, it's
saying?
like I feel like it's like a battlefield, man. I feel like relationships now are like war. Like
Like
it's like
20,
literally
21-year-old, 22-year-old women are not looking for no husbands.
they're not,
20, 22, 23, 24, 25, up to 30-year-old guys aren't looking for no wives. You see what I'm
man.
saying? They
And
think that that is not even a thing. That's not even a thing, though. That's not something to be acquiring right now. They're looking
dude,
for that bag.
they
They
got
got plenty of
podcasts
friends.
after podcasts about sugar babies. If you want to be a
Fuck is
sugar
that?
baby,
That's a real
it's a
thing.
female that want older men.
Sugar baby?
Yeah, they call them sugar babies. You know how you got like
Oh,
a sugar
boy.
daddy? The females they call themselves sugar babies. There are listen, there are tutorials on YouTube, tutorials of females teaching other females how to be sugar babies.
Man, they
I'm
better
not
go watch that fish. That's what they better go do.
lying.
They better, they better learn how to wash that fish first.
Bruh, it's I'm telling you, boy, it is like dog eat dog. It's like dog eat dog out here, bro. It's
That's what
bad.
I'm saying. Is it over? That's what I'm saying. Is it over? Like, is it a thing of the past? Where it's like, I don't know, man. It seems like it is, bro.
Bro, I'm liable to just like scout all my kids like friends now that's like in elementary and junior high school and just keep them around till they get grown and then marry them together. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and start finding them young so they can just grow up together. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how bad it's getting. I got I got one for my son. I'm looking and I think I got one for my daughter. They all in the same grade. All I gotta do is just keep them around each other until they get grown. Be good. That's the only way it's gonna work, man. That's the only way it's gonna work.
You see
Lady,
what Brandy saying?
what she say? Older men be on websites looking for
Jesus,
young
making
women to
whole goddamn.
they call a trophy, which they pay them, take them in. Yeah, that's true. That's what they do. That's what sugar baby. That's all they want, bro. Is they want they you're paying the female to have somebody young around them so you can feel like a man in per se. Which that's like definitely not the definition of feeling
All
like
right. So
a man.
Tomaine said there's a bunch of women with high paying jobs. Where are these women at, Tomaine?
Hold on, what she say? Traditional relationships have changed because now women are holding down high end jobs and holding down the house. There are layoffs, be sugar daddies, and sugar mamas just getting more popular.
I think these women are on Section 8, just like they always been. Ain't none of these chicks got no high end jobs.
I mean, unless you're in Atlanta, like if you're in Atlanta, yeah, it's a lot of black women with high paying jobs there, but they all single
The
and all.
whole Florida, the rest of Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Detroit, Chicago, Las Vegas, Phoenix. We can keep going down the list. LA, St.
But they
Louis,
all single though. They all
the rest of
single.
the country. The rest of the country, these bitches is broke.
All of, hey, bro, the ones that do got a lot of money, or per se, because see, this is the trick bag. The trick bag is a lot of them be saying they make X amount of money. They're talking about the gross. They're not actually talking about what they take home. Okay, because I can gross $100,000 a year, but I can probably only take home 70. And if you live in places like Atlanta, LA, and all the other expensive places,
I don't understand.
you still don't really got money because guess what? In Atlanta or in California, the ratio of what you make money in those states, if you making $70,000, $80,000 in California, that's damn near equivalent of somebody in Savannah making $40,000 or $50,000 a year. Because guess what? All the women that makes that kind of money in these high paying jobs in these high expensive lifestyle cities, you still gotta pay that high ass real estate, rent, all that other shit costs way more money.
I
So
got a
you
question.
go ahead.
She said, y'all judging people that you don't know. So, man, what do you mean by that?
I'm not judging. I'm telling you, I'm saying data. This is data. How much? Look up how much money it takes. Look up how
You
much
don't
money
want to
it takes
say,
in California.
you don't want to say all these women,
Huh?
she the one said all these women making, you telling us people making high end, there's women out here with high end jobs. You
All right.
judging people that you don't know.
She even agreeing with me now. She said, hell, it cost of living in Delaware now is high as hell. Exactly. So
Delaware is one big project.
y'all
These
saying
women aren't single. This is a
they
fact. What
are,
are you talking about?
they
Who
are,
ain't single?
they
Who
are,
ain't single? This
they
is
are.
like, this is a thing, man. It's not. This is America. Most of the women are single. I don't know. It's not my fault. This is what it is, man.
Look up the data. All you gotta do is look up the data. Look up the numbers.
I'm
Look up.
not judging them. It's not judging. It's just what it is. It's like saying I got on socks. Stop judging me for having on socks. What nigga you got on socks? It's not my fault you got on socks. Just speaking of obvious. It's not a good thing or a
I
bad
wear
thing.
glasses every day. I wear glasses every day.
That's a fact. It's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just I'm not judging them, Tomaine. I'm not judging them. You know, I don't care about that. It's not that. What I'm saying, listen, I'm the type of person, I'm like this. If it's a fact, it's a fact. Don't get mad at me. I can't be, you know, I don't know. What you want me to do? I'm not going to take care of that. I'm not going to make them unsingle. I'm married. So I don't know what to say about that. Sounds like, it sounds like, it sounds like you're mad about that, Tomaine. Are you single, Tomaine?
Are you single with a
Let
lot of money? Are
let's
you
find
wanting?
out if you're single. Yeah, let's
Are you?
find out. Are you single with a lot of money, Tomaine? Nah, not getting. No, answer the question. Are you single with a lot of money? We're gonna find you a man tonight.
No, you gotta ask her one word first. You gotta hit the necessary
No,
question.
hell no. She said no, hell no. Don't be putting her out there like that. He said no, hell no. So May stand up for the single ladies. We're gonna play a song for you. What's that Beyonce song? All the single ladies.
She
All the
ain't
single.
hell.
Oh,
How she
oh.
make a song for single women when her ass wasn't even single? Ain't
Right.
that?
Why are you standing up for single ladies? To me, you're not single. You co-own a truck. Hold on, man. You doing better than me. I'm trying to shit.
See, you're just talking
Shit,
shit.
I'm out here capped out, man. You doing better than me. You want to keep it 1,000. I'm trying to get my trucking business under control here.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a couple dollars, man. You co-own a truck and you still work. You know, I drive truck too, so man, you already know. I'm trying to get me a truck. So keep doing your thing, family. One love on that note.
Hey, much respect. Much respect.
But all
Much.
these women, but back to the point is all these women is single.
Yeah, that is Bob line. We're gonna stay firm on that point.
Yeah, and you are paid too. So you didn't pass one of the things. You're not single, but you are paid. So let's make sure we put that out there. Because you just you're not single, but you are paid.
Yeah.
So that's why you said that. Hold on. We're gonna go back to what you said. I want to keep up with you.
Yeah,
Hold up.
scroll, check it
Hold
out.
on, let's go back to what you said. You said your different relationships have changed because now women are holding down high end jobs and holding down the house. There's always been sugar that so now sugar mama is getting more. Oh, so you're talking about yourself. I
Also,
see.
do you consider yourself a sugar mama?
That doesn't. Yeah, how are you so sure about this? I just
Yeah, are you
realized
a sugar
something.
mama?
Now we're getting
That's
up to what you're really saying.
They call them cougars.
Cougar.
no,
Banana,
that's
you
not
a
the same.
cougar.
A cougar and a sugar mama is not the same. A
Shit, one of
cougar
them
is
things.
a woman that she literally just fucking. No money is being exchanged. But when she
How
starts,
women be
that's a sugar
women
mama.
be so butthurt when you say something about women? And if I say nothing about nobody being single is a bad one.
Who's saying this butt? I'm just asking the question. I'm
No,
just
be
trying to get clarity.
all right. So we're gonna say this: most niggas are deadbeat dads. Let's put that out there. Most niggas are deadbeat dads. Most niggas is just trying to fuck. They ain't trying to wife you nowhere. That's why you're single. We're gonna put it all out there. I'm not saying that
Yeah,
women are the
that is
cause of this
true.
shit.
These are true. My
I
mom
was
made
one
that.
of them guys.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so it's not all about we're not women bashers, but women most.
We're just being realistic. Cause we say men ain't shit. We never not say that there's a lot of not dudes ain't shit dudes out there. Cause there are.
Right.
There's a lot of ain't shit dudes out there.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't really care because I'm not fitting to make none of these women not single. So
But there's a lot of them that are single though. These are facts. These are
that's a
facts.
fact, man. We gotta keep it real, man. A lot of them are single, and there's a lot of. I mean, there's a good amount of women that make money. I mean, it's not a good amount. It's just more than it's ever has been, which it wasn't a lot before. So it's like you said, probably Baltimore, D.C. Some cities in Florida, Atlanta, Jacksonville. You got some Charlotte, probably L.A., maybe San Diego. The Bay Area. You got some areas where you got some
I
women
mean, the thing
with
is,
money. You know what I'm saying?
what,
Yeah.
what,
They
what
got options.
society have done is society has learned to take up a lot of women's time. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And those are for the ones that are ambitious. If you are an ambitious woman, they got smart. What they did is society said, okay, if you're ambitious, I'm gonna take up all your fucking time. I'm gonna give you a good job that pays a lot of money that literally keeps your ass at the office all the time.
Yeah,
That's gonna
right.
that's
Right.
gonna keep you traveling all the time. That's gonna keep you so invested in the company that the company is your man. You know what I'm saying? To where if you get a man, we're gonna make you pick between this company and the man that you're trying to be with. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how society has started playing that game. Is that they're gonna make you be fully invested in what you do, especially if you're very ambitious. You know what I'm saying?
So man says she's not a sugar mama. Okay.
Okay. We just wondering. We just wondering.
Right. I was wondering where this comment came from. That's all.
Yeah, we're digging into your statement
Because then you
because
went to a place after you said that. I'm like, oh,
we want to
okay.
know. Like
I want to know where that came
everything
from.
me and Gooch is saying on here, we're not speaking in generals. We're speaking in what we know and what we have experienced.
Right.
So when you
I
say
want to know
we need to
where
find what
that
truth
came
are you
from.
talking
That's all. It's not even a big deal, really. We family, so we can talk.
about? Yeah.
No, that's just a choice. You have a choice in what you do. I don't know what that's in reference to.
Hey, yeah, what are you talking about exactly?
We need more clarity.
Oh, I think she's talking about the whole job thing. No,
Oh, yeah. She said
okay,
job. Oh,
no,
yeah, yeah.
eh, no, that's not true. All right, have you ever heard of strategic planning? If she understand anything about strategic planning, some choices is choices that your ass is just going to decide by default based off of fear. For instance, like one thing me and Gooch had talked about a long time ago, we discussed the whole military thing, to where it was like, okay, if Uncle Sam gives me a house, Uncle Sam give me a car, Uncle Sam give me medical benefits, take care of my kids and my wife. All right. Then one day, all my black brothers and sisters in America said, fuck this shit. Let's go to war and burn down America. All right, Uncle Sam will call me and tell my ass I need to put on his uniform and go out here and defend this country, right? So, yes, I have a choice, but based off of their strategic planning, they have put some necessities in my life that I'm gonna have to really evaluate. Am I A, go give a fuck about the people that I ain't never met, or B, put this damn uniform on and make sure I continue to take care of my kids and my wife and my house and my dog? Because they have gave me things to protect my household. So it's easily said done when you're a woman that's making $100,000, $200,000 a year, and you got a man that's cooking, cleaning for you, rubbing your feet, and your CEO call your ass and say, "Hey, I need your ass on a plane to Seattle right now." Your ass is gonna hop in that taxi cab and take your ass to Seattle. You're not gonna say, "Hell no, I need to be with my man tonight." You gonna say, "Yes, daddy, I'm gonna get on this plane and take my ass and get some work done." Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk choices all we want, but a lot of shit ain't a choice. A lot of shit your ass is gonna do by fear. Don't do it.
Yo, we done went all over the place. Tomato, let's jump in. You know, we said something. Look, this all we did was say something about online. And it went left from there. All we did was say something about online dating app. It went from nah, it's just like being in the club. Then it went from there to I don't
Yeah,
know, man. I
yeah,
don't know. I don't
it's
know,
all,
cousin.
it's all good. Maybe let's knock out the last one that you told me. It actually ties on to the shit we just got through talking about. Though let's talk about the strong women narrative of things.
There it is. Now it all comes full circle. So now let the bashing begin.
Yeah, the bashing. Now the bashing is going to start.
He said, "I'm just answer your question." Yes. All right. So now we're talking about this strong woman narrative, since we were already talking about it anyway, I guess.
Yeah, we've been literally been talking about it just a minute ago.
What is this thing about the strong women thing? It seems like it's failing miserably.
It's gonna fail miserably
It's failing
because
miserably.
it's not it because you're
We're
not
not
going to
talking
beat
about
the
that. But
natural. You're not going to beat the natural of the nature of things. We can try to modify this as much as we can, and the nature of things is always going to win. It's always going to win. I
I,
mean,
I, I think it's a two. Oh, am I cutting you off? I'm sorry.
no, you good, you good.
Well, I personally think it's a twofold thing because I think some women feel like they don't have a choice because if they feel like they've been let down by guys and they like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to do my own thing, they
Uh
kind
huh.
of have to pick up. Yeah, I think in that, I wouldn't know. I'm not a woman, and I don't, what I'm saying. I wouldn't know what they're thinking,
Right.
but I think they think, fuck it, I'm gonna pick up the slack and I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what guys do. I'm gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my bag and I'm gonna play the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna trick off on dudes, not meaning sexually, but just like use them for what I can use them for because they ain't no good for relationships. So what can I get from them? You know what I'm saying?
But You know
and
what
but they're not built like that though.
you know how I love how I structured this whole conversation tonight? What was the very first topic? Love.
Love,
And the
right?
love word, guess what? If you loved yourself from the beginning, didn't give
Whoa,
your love
whoa,
to nobody,
whoa.
if you didn't give your love to nobody early, guess what? You wouldn't be all hurt and bitter and feel like you gotta be strong if you wouldn't been pulling that trigger early in the beginning. You should have been loving yourself first and stop trying to give your love away so fast. Now you forced to put yourself in a situation that you gotta be strong.
Okay.
That's a you problem.
Toe main, toe main, toe main, toe
Women shouldn't
main.
have to depend on a man for nothing. Oh, what? Trigger
What the
alert!
hell?
Trigger alert! Trigger
Toe
alert!
main, toe main, toe main.
Trigger alert!
Can you
Man,
please
we gotta
elaborate?
put
We
some
need you
sound
to
effects.
no, we
We
need you to
gotta
hit
start
the
putting
link.
sound effects when we start getting the fuckery. This
We
is some
need you to hit the
fuckery.
link. We
We
need you to
got
hit the link, toe main. We need you to hit the link. We need you to hit the link. Can you hit the link, please? We're gonna move you on the show. So man, can you come on the show, please?
we,
Please. I need you to it's too much you're gonna have to
hey,
write. You gotta explain
hey,
this
put it
to us,
on.
please.
Hey, send her the
Please.
link. You send her the
Please, we're
link.
gonna send you the link. Yeah, you're triggered. We're sending
Hey,
you the link.
hold on.
Hold up.
You
We're gonna
send her
send
the
you the
link.
link.
We gotta get her on, man.
Yeah, we gotta send
We
Tomaine the
gotta
link.
send her the
Hold
link,
up.
man. How
We about to
you
send you the
just
link
said something.
right now.
You just said some blatant fuckery right here. Some blatant
Just know
fuckery.
what she's saying.
I'm about to have,
Damn.
I'm about to light one up. I got to
Right.
light one up.
Tomaine, we about to put the link right in here.
Yeah,
What
I'm
is
about
it?
to burn one on that statement. You about to make me burn one. About to burn one. She just said some fuckery.
Yeah,
Fuck,
she just said something crazy.
man.
We gotta get you on here. Hold on, because this is crazy, Tomaine.
This is the this is things you don't want to teach
I need,
kids. You don't
we have
want to
got to
teach
figure out what you're talking about. HUUYTQJSAI.
kids.
Here, hit
That's,
that. Copy that link and hit it, please.
yeah. Please get on. We gotta talk, Queen. Queen, we
Copy,
gotta talk, Queen. We gotta talk.
copy that,
We gotta chit
please.
chat, Queen. We gotta get on this. We gotta get on this talk, Queen.
Copy that and come on, cuzzo.
We gotta get on it.
I don't know what you got going on, but we couldn't figure it out. You've been triggered since you said something about the online was like the club. Mhm. Don't be afraid. Be family. Terrence is family too, so.
Yes, we all family. We all love. She jumping up.
Oh, yeah, she came on.
Yeah, let's get on, man. Let's get on.
Add to stream.
Queen.
Boom.
What's going on, Queen?
Oh, nothing. I said a woman can't depend on for nothing because simple fact is this: if she's working on herself first, then she should be able to hold down herself, not be on Section 8 or nothing like that. You got to do for you first. You can't depend on nobody else. You can't depend on your parents. You can't depend on nobody but yourself. That's all I was saying. You got to depend
Oh,
on yourself first.
okay.
When you learn to depend on yourself, then you can add somebody in the equation. But at the beginning, you can't depend on nobody but yourself. You can't keep asking people to do this and do that for you unless you do it.
Facts. Facts. That's facts.
That's all I'm saying.
I did.
So, but you said that's not what you said though. You said you shouldn't have to depend on a man for nothing.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to depend on no man. Why would you? If you're taking care of yourself first, if you learn to take care of yourself first, you shouldn't depend on nobody. If you go out here and bust your ass just like anybody else, then you don't need a man to take care of you. If you can take care of your household, your car payment, your house note, your rent and all that, whatever you got to pay, you're good. He just added to the equation. He's not helping you. You're not dependent on him.
Gooch looking at you.
Yeah, that's a
What you
fact.
about to say?
That's a fact.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I got a question. I think this is what Gooch trying to figure out, and I'm gonna word it to help him figure it out if this is what he's asking.
What's
Because I
that?
know my boy. I've been around Gooch a long
Oh,
time, so
the only one.
I think
I
this
got
is the
the
question.
work too.
This is the question. How do you feel about being submissive?
Submissive? Oh, I
Yeah.
don't mind. I can be submissive too. I can be submissive and I can be dominant. It don't make a difference. I can go both ways.
So, do you feel or do you believe that a woman should be dominant?
It all depends on the
What does
situation.
that mean?
It all depends. I could be
On
submissive.
what?
I don't
On
have a
what?
problem being submissive. Now,
Huh?
when the man comes into the equation, then I can be submissive.
Okay.
But if it's just, but we got to be in a relationship. We got to be married before I be submissive.
Oh, that's where the problem comes in at.
What?
Because if you're not naturally submissive and you're like a switch, that means you're being artificial and not organic.
Oh no, it's not.
Because a man, for instance, I'm not gonna stop being a man and a protector and a provider until I marry my wife. I'm gonna show her all those things before we even get married.
Okay, but
Because
are
you
you
remember
going
what I talked about earlier
to that
about
the
the
woman?
whole in myself?
Is
Huh?
that the woman you plan on staying with for the rest of your life? Or you got to
I
go
don't know.
4 or 5?
I'm being me.
Four
I'm
or
being
five.
me. That's the conditions that we was talking about earlier.
That's
See, a
why,
woman want to change things based off of their conditions.
and that's why I said a woman shouldn't depend on a man for that same reason.
Okay, how do you
Because
feel about
a
being
man
feminine?
leave a relationship quicker
What's
than a
feminine?
woman
What's
would.
being feminine?
A man will be, huh?
What is being feminine? What's the definition to you? What's your opinion of feminine?
Oh, I'll be submissive to the man. I'll let him say whatever he want to say. I'll do whatever he want me to do. I ain't got no problem with that. I'll be feminine all he want. I don't have a problem with it. But the problem comes in
No.
at is when that man leaves. Now you got to try to find a replacement for that man because you don't know what to do because he's always giving you, giving you, giving you when you should be doing that yourself. That's why I said a woman shouldn't depend on a man for nothing, even in the marriage. That's when we become a partnership.
I don't believe a marriage is in the sense of where. All right, so to me, this is my opinion. When it comes to being feminine, uh, a woman should be feminine by nature. She should not have to try. She should be just like a man. I should never have to try. I should be. I should be a masculine man. I should never have to try to be masculine. I should be that. I should never have to come in my house and tell my house, hey, I'm masculine. When I come in my house, my kids and my wife should feel my aura and know I am the man of the house. You see what I'm saying? When I come in the house, everybody check themselves. Everybody doing
Right.
their schoolwork, making
Yeah.
sure the bed is done, making sure the food is done, making sure the house is clean. I don't even yell that. They know when I come in the house because I didn't have to try to do that. I was that.
Hands dropping.
I am being that. And when it comes to a woman and her feminine energy, she should never have to come to me and say, hey, I am feminine or I am a woman.
Yeah, come in.
Her energy when she steps to me, she gives me that sense of
That ain't got nothing to do
Look
with
at look at
your back. Let me take care of you. Let me protect you. Let me take you on this trip. Let's go out of town. She should never have to say those
It got
things.
nothing to do with being
It should be her
feminine.
aura that gives me that energy to know that's her. But if
So
I get
man,
a woman that her energy is masculine, feminine, her aura, her energy to me is gonna aggravate me to where I ain't even gonna want to do nothing because she said her energy is telling me she could do it her damn self. So I'm never gonna want to do it. I never have the enthusiasm or the want or the need or the desire, because guess what? She already in her brain, she can do that shit herself.
That's true.
It's the energy, it's that aura.
I don't know,
That feminine is what's gonna make me do stuff. That's not even gonna make me, it's gonna want me to do it. I'm a want it and I'm a love to do it. You know what I'm saying? Not you yelling at me about it. Yelling at me about it ain't finna get shit done. Huh?
That is so true.
Oh yeah, that's why I say that feminine, being a woman, feminine. That's your greatest weapon. That is a woman's greatest weapon. But if you come at a man with masculine energy,
oh, I don't do that. That's just
but you just said you got dominant and feminine and submissive energy. You got both in you. I don't need you to have both. I need you to just have one.
To my kids, I just have dominant towards my kids. That's why I said
I don't even need you to be dominant to my kids either. That's my job.
Oh, now.
I need you to love them kids, because I can't love kids like you love kids. So I can have two me's in my house.
They grown now, so I don't have to do all that.
Right. But that's what I'm saying, though. You see what I'm saying? This is the dynamic that we got to teach our legacy. Is that, hey, mama shouldn't be strong and dominant. As I just said, if you got a son, right? Your son should not reflect to you as dominant and strong, because guess what? He gonna think his wife needs to be that way.
Okay, now where does the part come in when their dad not there? Where does that part come in?
Guess what? For instance, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I came from a household where my mom was very strong, and I had to check her, at this age, and I had to tell my mama, listen, you have to learn how to submit to me. You see what I'm saying? I told my mama that, because I had to get her to understand that is detrimental to me. Because I didn't raise myself around my mom. I purposely took myself out my household and put myself around men, because I knew I needed a man to teach me how to be a man. I knew my mama could never do that.
I know
you see what I'm saying? So what happened was, as I had became more of a man around my mom, we had clashes, because she didn't know how to get rid of that dominant energy. And I had to show her that. I had to break her down, because she was never used to a man telling her what to do. And that hurt her in the rest of her relationships. And that's one thing, as being a man and being her son, I told her, in order for her to ever have a successful relationship with a man, she's going to have to learn how to get to that level of being a feminine woman and stop trying to be a dominant woman, or you will never keep a man.
That's so true.
Because that's coming from a man. You see what I'm saying? She had to stop looking at me as her son and look at me as a grown man. And I had to command that from her and make her submissive. And that's the only way she's going to keep her man. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
Okay, so.
That's what I said.
Huh?
That's why I said I can do both.
Oh, yeah. But we don't need you to do both. That's what I'm saying, queen. You are a queen. That's why when you came on here, I came at you as queen. That's how I see you. You are a queen. You are a nurturer. You are the lover. You are they the creators, right? You are the creator. You are all these things. But what you are not is, you're not my protector, and you are not my provider. You're none of those things.
I'm my own provider.
But
I'm my own provider.
But you're not getting what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I'm joking. Now
you're not getting what I'm saying. Stop trying to fight your nature. You're fighting your own nature. You see what I'm saying? Be proud of who you already are, and stop trying to take the extra.
I don't never fight my nature.
And that's what society got her at. You see what I'm saying? That's that trick bag I was telling you, Gooch. The trick bag is society teaches women about that boss chick shit. And when you make a woman a boss chick shit, in their brain, they incorporate their professionalism to their natural being.
I'm a boss chick at my business that I run. I'm only the boss chick at the business that I run.
Okay, but when you clock out, you're a queen.
I run out.
Right, but when you clock out, you're a queen.
I know, but that's what I said. I can be both. I'm the dog at my business.
All right, long as you are submissive with the man you with, when he say, hey, don't be going back and forth with him.
I can't.
Don't be going back and forth now. Talk to the man. Let that man listen to you. Let him say what he got to say and be done with it.
Then
Huh?
I do, and then I hang up the phone.
There you go. There you go. Hey, I'm fine with that. Long as there ain't no back and forth. I'm cool with that.
Daddy say,
Okay. Hang up the phone.
Hey.
And then I calm down, and then I calm down, and then I come right back. But
there you go. Hey, those baby steps. As long as we make baby steps, that's all that matters.
I gotta think about what I say.
That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause that growth takes time. Growth takes time. Shit like that don't work overnight. It's not fixed overnight.
Oh, this has been a long time now, so I'm good with it. That's why I say I can do both.
Oh, I mean, shit. That shit takes forever. You think you're gonna be the truth of you who you are in 10, 20 years? No. This is a lifetime of change.
30 years.
Huh?
I changed in 32 years. I'm good now. Before I was hell.
You're not done changing. You're not done growing yet.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Oh, no more. I am 5'5", so
Huh?
5'5", so I can't grow no more.
No, I'm talking about mentally. We all develop and change mentally.
Yeah.
You still got a lot of work to do.
Nah, I'm good. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy in the place I'm at.
Where is that? Where is the place of where you at?
Before in the last 20 years, I've been happy.
I mean, what does happy got to do with growing and learning? Help me with that.
Sure.
It's kind of like a Baptist. You know how Baptist people from church always be saying shit like that? They'll be like, I've made it. I'm baptized. I'm pure now. I'm this. I'm that. Like, no, you still a sinner. You still don't sin tomorrow. You don't sin.
That's true. I didn't ever say I was a saint now.
Yeah, but you just say you was good.
I am good. I am happy I am happy where I'm at.
But why? I thought being content is a sin. Being complacent is a sin. Huh? That's what I thought. If you actually do,
I accomplished more in the last 5 years than I'd accomplished in the 30 years. So
hey, guess what? How old are you?
53.
Guess what? You still got another 30 more years to do more stuff.
Nah.
I don't know why people don't think about that. What? Like, if you like 50 years old, right? People don't realize that you didn't really start living until you was 20, right? So you didn't really spend 50 years of really living. You only really spent 30. You know what I'm saying?
I said the last 32 years. I said the last 32. So that made me in my last 33. So that made me 53. The first 20 I don't count. It's all
right. Right. But so I'm saying is you still got a whole nother 30 of your prime of your life to keep going. So think about how long 30 more years is. That's a long motherfucking time.
I hope I see 30.
Huh?
I hope I see more years.
I mean, but if you have that mindset of I'm good, then you complacent and you gotta stay humbled to know that there is more to come.
Oh yeah, I know. Cause I'm going to retire in 2 more years.
What you gonna do after you retire?
Huh? I'm going to
what you gonna do? Huh?
Run the business and get another business.
So you ain't gonna never enjoy life?
Yeah, I do enjoy life now. I go wherever I want to go. I take off whenever I want.
What do you I'm gonna ask you the question that Gooch had said this today, and it made a lot of sense. All right, with you doing everything you're doing, what is it that you got to show for you?
Everything. I got my business. I got my truck. I obtained the second truck in April. So I got everything. I got my car. I got my house. I got all that. I'm good.
Okay.
Like I said, I attained more in the last 10 years.
Okay.
Because that's because I became more mature and grew wisdom along with it.
No doubt. I dig it. I
Next,
dig it.
my other business is coming around in April. As soon as I get this other truck, we gonna fly out Salt Lake, get another truck because I'm not going out there right now because it's the wintertime.
Oh yeah. And this weather crazy as
I just left Salt Lake.
I don't mess,
that weather crazy as hell out there,
I
man.
don't mess with that.
Left Salt Lake. It's cold as shit out there.
Yeah.
Truck on that one business, and then I'm going to start another business right after that. So another year or so, I'll be off the road.
Yeah.
That's
I know
what,
that shit. That shit can get exhausting at some time, right? How is it, Gooch, on that road?
I've been out there 33 years, so
I'm trying to get off the road, man. I'm trying to get my truck, man. I got some money saved up. I'm trying to get my truck, bro. I
Man,
can't do it.
That's what's
I
up.
can't do it, man.
I'm proud of you, Queen. I'm proud of you for real though.
Congratulations with your business, though. That's what's up, man. Get that money, man. There's plenty of money out here.
No doubt.
but see when I get the second truck, I'll call cars with it now.
Oh, you got a car hauler.
Yeah, so I'll be good. Like I said,
You need to come out. You need to come out here to come out to Savannah, man. You know they got the port out here. They hauling all the cars from out of Brunswick.
I've been down there. I've been down
Yeah,
all.
you know they. Yeah, man, they hauling all the cars out of there, boy. That's where the money at.
That's what's up.
I got a plan.
I know you got a plan.
That's not a plan. I like to dig in. I want to know, man. You got a plan. I like your
Yeah,
plan.
he knows it.
Hey,
That's what's up, man.
definitely got a
You
plan.
are alpha. You are alpha queen, man. Alpha queen out here doing her thing, man. I was just wondering. That's why I wanted to bring you on here because I heard what you said. I was like, hold on, you done got triggered, man. I heard you. So, that's why I want you to say because you couldn't really write it, you know.
Not triggered. I don't never get triggered like that. I can't. I stopped worrying about stuff that I can't control a long time ago. So it's just what it is.
No doubt.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I dig
That's
that.
what's up. It was good seeing you. It was good hearing from you, though.
You know that?
I know.
Gooch, we always have good guests, man. I enjoyed our guests, man. We done had some good ones.
These my peoples, man. These my peoples, man. You know how it go.
Yeah,
No
I
doubt.
up the next time y'all have another conversation on YouTube.
Hey man, we be on here, man. It's just we be having our gaps because like he be on the road, and then I have my own show I do on the side when he's gone.
Yeah.
So as soon as he get back in, we try to jump in like once every week or every 2 weeks.
Stay out.
Huh?
How long you stay out, Mario?
A couple like a month, sometimes a couple of weeks. It all depends. Like I said, I'm trying to get my own truck, so I stay out for a while now because I don't got no reason to really come back.
There. Why you stay out so long when there's pay periods from 7 days? 7 days. Why you want to stay out that long like that? And still make the same amount of why don't you do dedicated?
I just got back on the road. See, I just did dedicated. I came back off the road because I'm getting a percentage now.
Oh, that's what you doing. Dedicated?
Yeah. No, I was doing dedicated. I came off because I was getting cent per mile plus
Man.
because I was doing Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Oh God, you can have that.
Because I got to come home more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But then I got put onto this where I'm getting 25% of the load. So that's why I stay out so long because I'm doing Amazon.
Oh yeah, Amazon.
So
Amazon.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm getting like 25%, but I'm going from like doing like them $8,000, $6,000 loads. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to make money and save money so I can get my own truck. You see what I'm saying?
Why don't you lease a truck from Salt Lake, Utah, paying $766? Take the truck wherever you want to go. It ain't got to be through no other company. If you go get that truck, lease it on the Landstar. Pay that $766 a week. Go out to Salt Lake, pay $2,500 down, or
how much?
$2,500 down, and you pay $766 a week. Take the truck wherever you want to go. You can lease it to anybody you want to go. All you paying is that $766 a week, and you're going to make it, and you can be
What's
home
the
every.
name of it? What's the name of it?
Oh, Wisconsin was something. I have to give it to you. I have to hit you back up.
Hey,
But I'm
send it. Hey, send it to me. I'm gonna send you my phone number, all right?
that's
Through
what
the
I'm gonna.
messenger.
That's yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
That's
send.
what
I'm gonna send my number
I'm gonna go out
right
there and
now. Actually.
come April after snow. I'm going out there to go get the truck. I'm paying $766. I'll be paying $766 a week, but I'm putting it on our own authority because I got my own authority. So now I'm gonna put it
Ah.
else. But my other company that I got called Team Phillip, that's what I'm gonna run it under and haul cars with that one and be leased to the other.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, money out there to be made. I know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I got some money saved up, so I can do that with ease, though. I mean, I can
You
float
get
that right quick.
6 a week. Make sure you got a contract before you go out there. You're gonna want to see that. Lease on the Landstar because you got Landstar right there in Jacksonville. Lease on it,
Yeah.
and then you get to pick your own loads, whatever you want. You make about probably if they got to pay everything because you let them pay everything. Let them pay your insurance. Just lease on. All you gotta do is get the truck. You don't need no DOT number. All you need is a company name. Get your
Really?
LLC. Put it, lease it on with Landstar or any company you want to lease it on to. JB Hunt got dedicated down there. They just got dedicated lane running back to like up here in Delaware. I'm trying to get on with them. Try to see if they let me get on with them. They let me get on with them. I get another truck in April. Get 2 trucks in April. Put one on what's the name because they running from Smyrna, Delaware down to Virginia Beach every day.
Mm.
So
Mm.
they got dedicated lanes. JB Hunt got dedicated lanes. So all you gotta
Mm.
do, buy a truck, take it anywhere you want to go. All you want is your check account number, so you can take it out every week, $766 a week. Let the other company that you lease to take out the insurance and all that. Instead of leasing
Hmm.
from a company and they take out everything and you ain't got no check.
Right. Hey man, that's smart. I just sent you my phone number. Though.
Yeah, I
Just
hope
hit me
y'all
up,
watching,
man.
taking notes and writing this shit down because she just put on some game.
Oh
Y'all
no, I
people
know
have,
what she's talking about. I know what she's talking about. I heard what she's saying. I know what she's talking about. I just need her to give me the name of the company. Though. I sent you my number though. Just
Yeah,
hit
so
me up.
as soon as I get
Be
it,
out here, man.
yeah, because you can put like even if you do a brand new truck, all you gotta do is put down 5,000 and take out $766 a week. That's $100 for 52 weeks. That'll be the down payment for the whole truck.
mm,
He just takes out, and then after that year is up, he's gonna take out $600 a week.
that's what's up.
Ah.
And
Man,
you
that's something we need to start doing. We need to start putting people on here that got good jobs and you talk about what they do and how to get it. We need to start doing more of that too.
That's why I said when we first started, man. If you got information, let people know. You know it is what it is. Either
Yeah,
gonna
so
use it or you're gonna lose.
yeah, definitely.
Lose, you lose, man.
Talk
It's
about it.
family though, you know. So you know how it go. Yeah, man. It was good having you on here, though, Tom, man. It was good seeing you. I ain't seen you in forever, man.
Hey, feel free to get back on again. Don't be shy. Jump
Yeah.
back on again.
Um, I'll make sure I'll send you a invite next time we come on, so you'll know that we live. All right. And I sent you my number too, so hit me up, man.
I gotta do paperwork now. Gotta do my tax.
Hey, me
Yeah,
too.
about that
Hey, I need to
time,
talk
huh?
to you. You do that taxes? You do your own taxes? Because I do my own taxes.
Learning how to do them now.
You learning?
Yeah, because I got to do fuel tax and then I got quarterly tax.
I need to holler at
Y'all
you
need
on
to speak to that.
it. Hey, could you
Rest
find
of
me
it.
on Gooch's thing and add me as your friend? Because I need to talk to you about taxes. I need to do my taxes this year.
Oh, okay.
It's Dante Bilal. I'll send it to her, man, right now, actually.
Yeah, we need to talk taxes because this is my first time doing business taxes, so it's going to be an experience for me.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah,
All right. Don't forget. I'll just link time.
yeah. Hey, did you file yours as an S corp?
I got LLC, but they
I'm
said
LLC too,
they
but you
said,
gotta file
they
it.
said S corp is better. I got to see.
That's why I filed mine as an S corp.
Oh, you did. Which one? Why is it better? I heard
Because I'm able to file it under my personal taxes.
Oh, okay. See, I got an LLC, straight LLC.
I got LLC too, but
You
you
have your
you can file it as a sole proprietor or C corp or S corp, and instead I filed it as a S corp
as a
for my taxing for my taxing structure.
okay, yeah, because nothing, you're doing business as DBA or
No, I ain't do DBA. I did straight LLC for the actual
I did.
business.
I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna file my personal taxes too. Well, my other company. I mean,
Yeah, I'm telling you, from what I've learned, S corp is easy because you can integrate it into your personal taxes, so you ain't gotta pay nothing extra. Everything will be connected to your personal taxes.
oh yeah,
So whatever write-offs or anything I need to do, I can merge it into my personal taxes.
that's probably
That's what I'm doing. Every trip I've taken, I got all the hotel receipts. I still got all the gas receipts. I'm gonna put all those as personal as business trips.
put it on QuickBooks, QuickBooks Self-Employed. Link it to your
Yeah, I got
checking
QuickBooks.
account, business checking account.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but look up Self-Employed, the QuickBooks Self-Employed,
All right.
and you can put down, you can take pictures of the receipt, put it on there.
Gotcha.
Every time something, pick the company card, and then when you get the receipt, attach the receipt, take pictures with the receipt, and it'll be already on there. So that way, if you lose the receipt, you got it on your QuickBooks
Gotcha.
on Self-Employed
I'm on it.
because it keeps your and all that stuff too.
What in the heck?
Gotcha. Yeah, all right. Cool.
But
Hey, other than that, hey,
y'all,
have me on. Hey, man. Other than that, I'm good for the night.
all right,
Yeah, man. One love, y'all. Peace, man. One
Hey,
love.
peace, y'all. Enjoy the talk.
Until next time, man. Goochin it, yo. We out.
Hey, peace.
Hey, peace, bro.
Hey, man, I enjoyed you, brother.
Yeah, you already know, bro. We're gonna do it again, man. When I get back on the road, I'm gonna hit you up. We're gonna do another one soon, man. I'm gonna try to do that, bro.
No doubt. Hey, also, everybody, like and subscribe on the show. Like and subscribe on Goochin It. Subscribe to Cambo Greens. That's our other show that we got. Also, we got
YouTube.
hemp plants. We got hemp CBD products that we're selling. We're selling CBD oil, tentric oils, and we selling CBD massage oil as well. We got it all over here. We got shows, we got oils, we got hemp, we got it all.
Hit us up on Twitter, man. We got a Twitter page too, Gooch, and hit us up on YouTube, man. If it's something you want to talk about, you want to join our panel, just let us know, man. Let us know what the deal is, man. It's interactive. You ain't got to sit there and look at us and be in the comment section and all that extra stuff, man. You can come and talk just like she just did. It's like plenty other people came in, man. What up, Brennan, man?
What
You
up,
are
man?
late, brother. You are late. You're late, but you're not wrong, man. One love, brother. Until next time, we about to be out, man. You
Yeah,
can do the
man.
replay, man. Check it out on YouTube, brother. Check
YouTube,
it out. Check out the
Facebook, we got
replay.
everything.
Yeah, Twitter, man. Goochin it, bro. Goochin it. Everything, man. Until next time, man. One love, man. I love y'all people, man. Be safe. Be strong, man. Be wise.
Hey, same as
Love, man.
well, bro.
You already
Out.
know, man. All right, Brennan, brother. Tay, one love, man.
One love, my brother.